Hey Leo, Mariah here. Hopefully you are doing really well wherever you are. I'm just really feeling motivated and called to do another reading for you this evening. So let's get into it. What does my Leos need to know, Spirit? Ooh, okay. Queen of Fire or Queen of Wands in the reverse. Temperance in the reverse. What do my Leos need to know, Spirit? Tell me more. What are the most important messages for my Leos need to know? Five of Swords in the reverse. What do my Leos need to know? Five of Cups upright. May I have another card? What do my Leos need to know, Spirit? What's the most important messages that my Leo needs to know? Why are you in the reverse, Leo? Whether you're a man or woman, it doesn't really matter, but why are you in the reverse? What's up with your energy? What's going on with you? Six of Wands. King of Swords. I wanna see why you're in the reverse. What's going on? Why is the Queen of Fire in the reverse? Oh. Three of Cups in the reverse, and the Star, and the Ace of Pentacles, and the Judgment. Holy shit. Three of Cups in reverse, the Star, the Ace of Earth, and the Judgment. I'm sorry that I'm paused for a second, but there's what I'm feeling here, Leo. There's degrees of separation. I'm about to isolate a lot of people right now, so I'm so sorry if this is not your reading. I deeply apologize. I'm definitely going to have to do another reading because this is specifically for a specific Leo. Like one person I'm probably tapping onto this right now. There's degrees of separation here. And I heard, what is the old song? Diamonds Are Forever. But it's an old Kanye West song, Diamonds Are Forever. And now I'm hearing pressure makes diamonds. Somebody here, Leo, is going through an ascension process. Somebody's going through not only is it an ascension process, but this is twofold, because not only are you getting ready or you're going through this elevation process in your life and your overall being in this life and lifetime, but somebody's here going through an actual awakening process. Somebody's entering the threshold, going through the doorway into their awakening process. Somebody here on a deeper level, because this star is really triggering me on the soul capacity. Somebody here may be a Starseed. And this is where it gets a little tough, and this is where I feel it feels a little complex, because not only are you growing as an individual yourself and growing in your own space in life and moving into your own lane and your own pathway, but yet you have a higher purpose and calling too. So not only are you having to deal with the difficulties in life and life struggles and the obstacles that life is throwing your way that may feel like it's putting water out on your fire. It may feel like it's dimming your light at times. It may feel like it's dimming the brightness that you tend to elude as a Leo, as the sun, but you gotta deal with this other side of the scale of you actually going through your ascension process. You are awakening to your starred seed purpose and preordained life path here on this earth. This is a twofold energy, and it feels heavy. It feels heavy because you're being shaped and broken down and shaped and broken down and shaped and broken down, and it's a repetitive action it's very circular. And the thing about this, where I feel a bit of frustration or heaviness from your end, whoever you are, I love you, right? Whoever you are, the frustration is coming in at the point of it is circular. It's not really coming off as linear. So you don't feel like when is an end date to this arriving, right? It's like if you were to go through a tunnel, you can go forward or you can go backwards, and you can see a light on both sides of the tunnel. But when you dig a ditch, all you're doing is going down, 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 and you can't see the light because you're going farther into the darkness. That's what this kind of feels like. Not saying you're going necessarily into the darkness, but using that analogy of when does the light show. And it feels as heavy as it does because, again, most people on this planet are going through an ascension process when it comes to their own individual life path and life purpose, right? Elevating ourselves, degrees of separation to be our highest and best self, to then utilize our new advancement or our new growth to not only advance ourselves, our generations, our legacy, but to continue that forward. But somebody here has to deal with the back-sided thing of awakening to their starseed abilities and their starseed purpose. So when do I see the light? That's what this feels like, and this feels really heavy, Leo. Really heavy. I'm sorry, give me a second. My cat, Lucky, is like doing something really quick. All right, I apologize. My cat wanted to play with my shoes and my feet while I'm trying to record, so apologies there. But yeah, Leo, this is going twofold. And the person, again, I know I'm isolating so many people on this, so I'm sorry. I will definitely do another follow-up reading. But I spoke about this, not this specific situation, but I spoke about a couple readings back around the months of March, April, and May, where it's going to be very fast-paced, a lot of go, go, go. Things are picking up for you. Things are going to be picking up for you in a positive way. For somebody that I'm specifically speaking to, that energy of go, 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 or things picking up in your life, transitioning and shifting and moving into a new direction is going to feel very beautiful, but very turbulent and heavy for you just because you're going through so much, because you're dealing with two facets here. And I have to ask you something, Leo, which may be a little tricky for you unless you have air sign placements in your chart. And there goes Lucky. Unless you have air sign placements in your chart, I'm going to need you to be an observer of the world and not of it. And this is where you're going to keep and try to find some form of grounding going through this process. And you have to understand and know, especially going through an ascension process like you're getting ready to go to, along with having to deal with your own life circumstances on the front end, then you got this back end element going on. Please understand that damaged people carry wounds and sores. And they can only see outwards. They can't see inwards. And when you're going through this ascension process of recognizing or going into your awakening of being a starseed and actually living out that purpose and life path of that, you're going to have to understand, because your aura is so bright, you're going to attract a lot of people who like you. You're going to attract a lot of people who don't like you, and you're going to attract a lot of people who are neutral to you. That's just how your light is going to shine the more you activate and step into this way of life. And a lot of people who are damaged, they lack the innate ability to have self-awareness. So because you're moving more into this new life path, you may want to, or you may have always had this ability, but it's going to feel even stronger now to really either aid people, help people, be there for people. Your soul is very empathetic. And for people who may have a good sob story, right? Or they may have a good case of bad circumstances or situations that they're going through that they may want to put on your plate or tell you about, or they may put their own issues onto your shoulders. You got to be careful with that. And that's why I'm getting this detachment, degrees of separation, because you got to know, Leo, that you can't help everybody. You can't be there for everybody, and some people don't have the best intentions for you. And the more you step into the starseed energy, mind you, outside of your own life and daily things you got to handle, that's already a bit heavy here. You have to understand that you have to keep those degrees of separation, just because their energy you will easily absorb. And the more you move into this energy, the more and more and more sensitive you become to the energies around you. You have to figure out a new practice or a daily practice if you don't have one in regards to how to cleanse energy, wash the energy off you, how to cleanse your aura. There's something here about needing to figure out a solid plan on how to make sure that you keep your energy pure, just because the more you step into this new way of life, the more energies are going to be attracted to you, good, bad, and indifferent. And you also have to know here too, within this, something really important. I feel, therefore I know. That's going to be a phrase that you want to keep programmed in the back of your mind, Leo. I feel, therefore I know. Because as you can feel more and more energies, your energy and your aura is becoming brighter and brighter and brighter, while again, you're dealing with your own life circumstances. You feel people, and you can also know and tell what's going on. Your sense of discernment is going to be very important here. The people that you can feel and the people that you through your feeling that you may know is going through something, or you may know more of what is happening with them than they're speaking or saying, because energetically and vibrationally, you can just pick that up. You got to be able to discern, and this is the key of your intuition that you're going to have to further sharpen and hone and craft to a sharp point where you can feel and know, but you can feel and know from a distance. As much as your purpose or pathway that you're getting ready to walk into as a starseed, again, along with your other stuff you got to handle, is of raising the vibration of the higher collective and the higher consciousness. You can't take on everyone's energy. You have to know when to draw the line. And you, with that line that you do draw, you have to understand that that line is in place for people to not overstep it. So Leo, if you've had in your past an issue with boundaries, standards, your negotiables, the non-negotiables, if you've had an issue with, really asserting yourself and then sticking to it, right? Because you have that big heart, and you do love people, and the people that you really do love, even the ones that are the closest to you, you do tend to give the benefit of the doubt once they get into that heart space. But you got to know when to draw the line, because your energy is getting ready to get more sensitive than it has before. And this could really either take you and propel you forward, and you can use that energy of your sensitivity, of your awakeness, of your heightened abilities to really propel your life and also the higher consciousness. Or you can let other people's energies that may not be the best for you propel you backwards and take you backwards. And now you're dealing with all of these excess energies on you that is not only hindering your growth as your new awakening as a starseed, but it's hindering your growth in your own personal life and development. You gotta have the balance here. Never allow anyone to walk over you like a welcome mat. You have to have that boundaries there. And the one thing that's really important, I'm going to leave you with this. There's two things in life, Leo, and that is to be loved, and that is to love, right? Two important things is to love and be loved. And the more you move into this energy, and I don't know who this is, it's a beautiful time. It's a frightening time. And for anyone that's watching, because again, this is like going to resonate with one person, anyone that's watching that's went through their ascension process, that went through their awakening process, or who may be a starseed, you know the energies of what I'm talking about. I feel like this is somebody's introductory course into their new pathway of life. Even though those two things are true, to be loved and to love, you also have to know your limitations when it comes to how much love you give. Again, love you should be able to give out, but you also have to be careful of the love that you receive in, because not everybody's love is good for you. Not everybody's love comes with good intentions, pure intentions. Some people's love comes with malice. Some people's love come with deceit. Some people's love comes with dishonesty. Some people's love come with a lack of integrity. And you have to know how to discern to keep your energy pure as you go through this new phase in life, by erasing your own conscious awakenness, if that's a word, right? Elevating to your higher self, but also in your own purpose and growth here. And you got this. You absolutely got this. You may start to also feel like you're disassociating in public environments, where you can go somewhere, say for a bar example, you can go somewhere and be cool and content for a little bit, and then you just start to energetically feel removed from the room. There's going to be some freaky things that start to happen with you energetically and spiritually, especially being around a body of people, that you're going to have to know how to navigate through. And it's not going to be an easy process, okay? But you're going to start having these weird occurrences happening, again, like disassociation, like degrees of separation, being able to speak to people, but then you start to feel like your energy is completely separating, like you're seeing them visually, but you're not here with them physically. There's going to be weird experiences. You got this, okay? As somebody who's went through that process, I know. Leo, I'm going to leave it here. Whoever you are, I wish you so much luck on this new ascension process. Again, between now and through May, you're going to start having these experiences and you can navigate them, okay? It's going to be tricky, but you got this, and I have my faith in you, all right? I love you, Leo. Be safe, take care, be well, and thank you so much.